The Draugr Rising Episode 2, Blood Calls. The frigid winds howled across the fjords of ancient Scandinavia, where the curse born from Harald Ironarm's greed now spread like black veins through the land. The rune stone lay shattered in the Barrow, its green fire unleashed, and the dead no longer rested. Draugr, rotting warriors with glowing emerald eyes, shambled from every grave, every battlefield, every forgotten mound. They clutched rusted axes and shields, hunger driving them where valor once had. Erik the Exile felt the pull first, leagues away in a foreign hall where he had wandered as a skald and sellsword after his father cast him out. The wind carried a whisper, "Come home, boy." His blood chilled, the old scar on his chest burning as if the curse recognized its kin. He had sworn never to return to Harald's shadow, but the dead cared nothing for oaths. He set sail alone at first, his small gnaw cutting through icy waves under a sky bruised purple. But fate, or the Norns, intervened. On a fog-shrouded shore, he found Sigrid the seeress, her cloak woven with raven feathers, runes glowing faintly on her staff. She had seen it all in the blood of a sacrificed goat, the father's greed awakening hell's hunger, the son's blood the only thread that might bind it back.
Your
"You
father's
cannot run
greed
from what
awakened
flows in
hell's
your
hunger.
veins," she told him, voice like cracking ice. Reluctant allies, they pressed on, Sigrid's visions guiding them, Erik's blade clearing the path. They were not alone long. Ingrid the shield-maiden, red braids whipping in the wind, joined them at a raided village. She had fought beside Erik in exile, their bond forged in shared battles and stolen nights. "Your father broke the world," she said, axe already bloodied from felling 3 Draugr. "We end this, or we join them." Her presence steadied Erik, a spark of warmth against the growing cold. Word of the rising dead had reached other clans. At a desperate council under storm-lashed pines, they met Thora the Cunning, once a rival to Harald, now a survivor whose entire hall had fallen to the plague. Her eyes were hard, her smile sharp. "My kin walk as monsters because of your bloodline's folly," she hissed at Erik. "I join you not for mercy, but vengeance. Use me, or I'll carve my own path through the horde." The group, exile, seeress, shield-maiden, and vengeful rival, sailed toward the heart of the curse, Harald's fjord. Long ships of the undead pursued them, sails tattered, crews of shambling corpses. Axes rang against decaying flesh as waves crashed. Erik cleaved through former friends, each kill a wound to his soul. Sigrid chanted runes that burned the green glow from Draugr eyes, buying moments of respite. Ingrid fought at his side, their movements a deadly dance. Thora laughed as she beheaded her own turned kin, madness and purpose intertwined. They reached the Barrow at dusk, the mist thick with moans. Inside, the air reeked of rot and old blood. Harald waited in the deepest chamber, not fully Draugr, not yet man. His beard was frost and decay, his eyes flickered green, but recognition burned through. "Son," he rasped, voice a wet rattle. "You came, as I knew you would." Erik raised his sword, trembling. "This ends with you, father, for what you woke, for what you became." The clash was brutal. Father against son, living steel against cursed flesh. Harald's strength was monstrous, but Erik's resolve cut deeper. With Sigrid's rune-blessed strike weakening the lingering curse, Ingrid and Thora holding back the tide of lesser Draugr, Erik drove his blade home. Harald fell, the green light dimming in his eyes. "Forgive," he whispered, then silence. But as the group staggered into the dawn, the mist still swirled. A faint green pulse lingered in the shattered stone's dust. The curse was wounded, not slain. Erik stared at the horizon, where distant fjords smoked with new risings. "It's spreading," Sigrid murmured. "Beyond our shores, to the gods' own halls, perhaps." Thora grinned darkly. "Then we hunt farther." Ingrid placed a hand on Erik's shoulder. Together, the dead still walked, and the living would answer.